Well, for more on the summit, we are joined now by CCTV's London correspondent, Li Bin. Hello there. So what are the leaders who attended the summit commenting on their achievements?
Well, almost all the European leaders and also the leader from the United States sent high praise for the outcome of the G20 summit. US President Barack Obama has said that this London G20 summit marks a turning point in facing of the world financial crisis and has a historic significance. He said historic because the world is now facing the most severe world financial crisis since the World War II, and the response to that by the international community is timely and important. As to UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown, he also said in his press conference that this G20 summit has reflected the determination and confidence of the world leaders in face of the most severe financial crisis that we have ever witnessed.
Okay.
And although he admitted that the restoring of the world economy cannot be realized overnight. Also, we have noticed that French President Nicolas Sarkozy, has also expressed his satisfaction to the outcome of the meeting, and he said this is more than expected. Other leaders like German Chancellor Angela Merkel has also expressed his satisfaction when it comes to the outcome of the summit. She said that the G20 summit this time has brought about a new financial market architecture, and she believed that which now remains to be done is the relentless effort of the government to realize, to carry out the measures adopted by the G20 summit. Back to you, Doni.
Well, we can say that it is a happy ending, especially in terms of the result that $1 trillion in financing is agreed to shore up the financial system. But will the course of action they've agreed to effectively ease the current global economic downturn, and what challenges do you think lay ahead in tackling the crisis?
Yes, you're right in saying that almost all the leaders are satisfied with the outcome of the G20 summit, including also, as I have to mention, that the developing country, as we know that this time additional about $100 billion is reallocated to help those countries in need, and this is much more than expected. And to tackle the world financial crisis, the world, as many leaders of the different countries believe, should be united in a coordinated effort in tackling this problem, not only by the effort of one single country or one single international organization. And we have noticed that one of the main two achievements, as we can say, up to now, is that in one hand the world international community has reached agreement on a new additional international stimulus economic plan, as we have said that before, that $1.1 trillion would be put aside to try to stimulate the world economy. On the other hand, in terms of the regulation of the international financial institutions, the G20 summit has also turned out to be fruitful, as all the leaders seem to reach a compromise in strengthening the international the regulation of the international financial institution. Well, the sticking problems remains to be how, as I just mentioned, the world governments will take effort to try to carry out in detail these consensus and agreement which has been reached during this G20 summit. And also we have noticed that in carrying out these different policies adopted at the summit, the national interest may be in the face of the international common senses. So the world leaders need more diplomacy, more wisdom in trying to find a balance between the national interest and the interest of the international community. Dongning.
Right, indeed. Well, Li Bin, our CCTV London correspondent.